So, hello everybody. We're going to look again at Mr. Bean. So here, Mr. Bean is going to the dentist. So we're going to watch a video of Mr. Bean at the dentist. We're looking here. Mr. Bean has just entered the dentist's room. And so here we go on the right. Here is the dentist on the right, and then Mr. Bean is standing on the left. So let's take a look and see what happens with Mr. Bean at the dentist here. Mr. Bean has taken a seat on the dentist's chair. And so it looks like the assistant has given him, I would call it a bib. So the dentist's assistant has given him a bib to wear. It's kind of like a baby when you give a baby a bib to stop them from spilling food on their chest. So Mr. Bean has been given a bib. That is the British word. I do not know if the Americans have a different word. So the dentist assistant here has put a bib on Mr. Bean, and now Mr. Bean is wearing a bib on his chest here.
And how are we today?
So, here Mr. Bean is messing around with his chair. So he's messing around with the controls on his chair. Yes. So he's pushing the buttons, messing around with the controls, messing around with the chair. The dentist, however, the dentist is unaware of anything that Mr. Bean is doing. So the dentist is unaware. Mr. Bean is messing around with his chair, but the dentist, who is standing over behind Mr. Bean, the dentist, he is completely unaware of what Mr. Bean is doing. See, the dentist is still completely unaware that Mr. Bean has fallen all the way back on his chair. So, because Mr. Bean is messing around with the chair, and he's pushed the chair all the way backwards. Still, the dentist is completely unaware of this. So, as soon as the dentist turned around, Mr. Bean quickly started acting innocent. So he started acting innocent, right? He's acting as if everything is normal. So Mr. Bean is acting as if everything is normal. And as the dentist turned around, Mr. Bean started acting innocent, like he was doing nothing wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
Many different. So you can see there that Mr. Bean's body jolted suddenly. You see that? Because Mr. Bean is feeling a little bit uncomfortable. When the dentist put his tools in Mr. Bean's mouth, his body jolted suddenly. We can look back and we can watch his body jolt right here. It's about to happen. There. You see his body jolted like this. Sometimes that can happen if somebody takes you by surprise. If something happens that is a surprise, your body can jolt like that. Sometimes that can happen.
Good.
Mr. Bean, obviously, as he always does, he's about to start messing around with the dentist's tools again. So the Mr. Bean now is going to start messing around with all these tools. Mr. Bean always messes around with things all the time because he is like a child, basically. He's like a little child. And we know that little children love to mess around with things that they can find. So he's using one of the dentist's tools. And I think that this tool kind of sucks air inwards. Yes, it sucks in things like a Hoover or a vacuum cleaner. It's like a vacuum cleaner. This tool sucks things in. And it looks like now Mr. Bean, because he was messing around with this tool, it looks like that his tongue has gotten stuck. His tongue has gotten stuck on the tool here. So because Mr. Bean was messing around with this tool, this dentist's tool here, now his tongue has gotten stuck. It's a big problem. Mr. Bean now has one of the dentist's tools stuck on his tongue. I hope he can get it off. We will see. That's why you should not mess around with things that you do not understand. There we go. Right now, Mr. Bean is using this tool, which is kind of like a vacuum cleaner, sort of like a vacuum cleaner, like this, the vacuum cleaner that you clean your house with. He's trying to use this tool to clean his jacket. Yeah, he's trying to clean now the sleeves. So these are Mr. Bean's sleeves. These are the sleeves on his jacket, right? I have two sleeves. I have one sleeve here, the right sleeve, and I have another sleeve here. This is the left sleeve, right? And so Mr. Bean is trying to clean, vacuum or clean the sleeves, his right sleeve at least. He's trying to clean his right sleeve with the dentist's tool here. Honestly, Mr. Bean really should stop messing around with all of the dentist's equipment. He should not be messing around with all the dentist equipment here. It looks like he put the tool in the liquid. This is some kind of liquid. I don't really know what drink this is, but some kind of green liquid, yellow-green liquid in here. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe it's a glass of tea. I don't know. But he's put the dentist's tool into the glass here, and he's sucked up all the liquid that was in this glass. So he sucked up all that green liquid there. Again, I'm not really sure what kind of liquid is in the glass, but Mr. Bean has sucked it all up with that tool there. And as always, the dentist is still completely unaware of what Mr. Bean has done. Mr. Bean is acting innocently straight away.